You will be invited into a house, and inside, the house will be divided into specific rooms. In one room, Puff Daddy and Felix, the famous house music producer and house cat respectively, are sitting close together like spoons. They're enjoying a glass of Hennessy, knowing there's no substitute for it. The atmosphere is vibrant, with everyone in the room feeling the effects of ecstasy. Each room is designed for different activities. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at Chris Brown slaps Diddy and reveals his bizarre after parties. Yeah, you heard it right. Chris Brown has revealed some shocking insights into Diddy's legendary after parties, and they're not for the faint of heart. According to the R&B star, these exclusive gatherings are strictly male-dominated and can become quite peculiar. It is widely known that Diddy has a penchant for male company, and Chris has now confirmed what many have long suspected. Recently, Chris spilled some outrageous and mind-boggling details about these parties that'll undoubtedly leave you wanting more. So brace yourself for an exhilarating journey as we explore the realm of Diddy's infamous parties. While working closely with various rappers and producers, Chris Brown has witnessed instances where certain men became overly familiar with one another. Chris went on to disclose that these influential men, who outwardly present themselves as straight, engage in various homosexual activities behind closed doors. However, Diddy simply dismisses these encounters as harmless fun. Let's not forget the notorious minivan incident that caused quite a stir. Bringing the focus back to the subject, Diddy has amassed an incredible fortune, and he enjoys nothing more than splurging on extravagant and unconventional parties. We're talking about million-dollar soirees with strict dress codes, attended by over 1,000 guests. According to Snoop, Diddy's parties are renowned for their wildness and opulence, offering an endless supply of beverages and substances. It appears that Diddy utilizes these parties as a platform to indulge in his unconventional fantasies without much concern for secrecy. There's no denying that Diddy's parties are exclusive and extravagant, with only a select few individuals receiving coveted invitations. One can only imagine the discomfort and unease experienced by attendees who find themselves unwilling participants in Diddy's unconventional pursuits. Diddy's reputation as a kinky individual is widely known, and he makes little effort to conceal it. Despite being a prominent figure in the industry, Diddy shows no interest in keeping his sexual adventures private. His hosted events are known to be grand in scale, and when we say they get wild, we mean it. Even artists accustomed to the most luxurious and VIP parties are taken aback when they step foot into one hosted by Diddy. Chris Brown was utterly astonished when he attended one of Diddy's meticulously arranged after parties. It was an experience unlike anything he'd ever witnessed before. If you seek advice or value your straight orientation and committed relationship, Diddy is not the kind of person you should be partying with. Despite being a father and being in a committed relationship himself, Diddy continues to host these secretive gatherings that seemingly provide a safe space for individuals with hidden same-sex desires to explore their sexual inclinations. Usher shed some light on Diddy's antics during his time spent with him, stating that while he observed the lifestyle, he couldn't fully comprehend or engage in what he was witnessing. It was undeniably a wildly unconventional scene. Diddy's open hosting of gay parties may come as a surprise to some, but his indulgence in kinky and explicit sexual encounters has never been much of a secret. For as long as we can recall, Diddy's been openly expressing his interest in male rappers, making advances without hesitation. It seems that every rapper runs the risk of being hit on by Diddy at any given moment. One would expect someone of his stature to exercise caution and discretion in such matters, but Diddy doesn't seem to mind taking a shot at anyone. 50 Cent had a first-hand experience with this when Diddy approached him at Chris Lighty's wedding and suggested going shopping together. 50 Cent was taken aback and perplexed by his proposition. 50 Cent vividly recalls the incident when Diddy asked him out and proposed going shopping together, an odd statement to make to another heterosexual man. 50 Cent immediately sensed that Diddy had ulterior motives in mind and that it wasn't simply about a harmless shopping trip. He made it clear to Diddy that such remarks are typically reserved for interactions between a man and a woman. 50 Cent expressed his disapproval, suggesting that Diddy had some questionable intentions. However, Diddy remained unfazed by these accusations and responded jovially, indicating that he had no qualms about the public becoming aware of his actions. In his retort to 50 Cent, Diddy stated, "I don't even think of no other man. If I'm thinking about another man, I'm thinking about uplifting." While this response may not have been entirely convincing, it's worth noting that Diddy once unintentionally admitted to sharing a bed with Usher when Usher was much younger. In his past, when Usher was around 10 years old and I was his older brother, we would often engage in fights over something. The sentence is ambiguous and could be interpreted in different ways, but it does not necessarily suggest any inappropriate behavior on Diddy's part. However, some may question whether Diddy's confession implies that he is also a pedophile. Usher himself admits that he would never send his children to a place like Puffy Camp. It's unclear whether Diddy's bodyguard, who shared some details about Diddy's adventurous sexual encounters, kept his secrets discreetly. It's worth noting that Diddy's mention of gay clubs and parties in various confessions, whether accidental or intentional, consistently links him to the LGBTQ+ scene. Chris Brown also referred to Diddy's track record of displaying improper behavior, which might explain why fellow male rappers view him with fear and apprehension, much to his disappointment. So that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so that you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section down below. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next video.